So hello everyone, we are back again with another exciting video regarding the cricket analytics and myself Jimil Patel, sports writer and cricket enthusiast at goworldwide.co.in, and I welcome you all to the show of Cricket Analytics where we discuss about the analytical angle of the game, key moments of the game and where the one particular team lost the or win the match in detail. So today it's my extreme pleasure to introduce you to the founder and the CEO of Go Worldwide conglomerate, Varad Vaichal sir. So how are you, sir?
Yes, I am awesome. Yes, I'm to be honest with you, on the top of the world. Cricket is going non-stop. We are witnessing upsets or upsets. Yeah.
Of course. So that's great to hear, sir, that you are doing well. But I know that you are amazed and shocked as well, as we all are, that the defeat of your favorite Australian team. As we all know that the man of the moment, the guy who is almost everywhere on the headlines of the news, the toe crusher, Shemar Joseph, whose toe is crushed, that who crushed the mighty Australia at the fortress Gaba. Now it seems like that the Gaba is no more the Australia's fortress, as previously India defeated them
Oh,
to
this
reach the
yeah.
Gaba, and now the Windies. So I just want to ask you about that. What's your view on the defeat of the Australian team in the second Test match?
Yeah, actually, to be honest, Australia didn't lose the match. To be honest, see, we have got the biggest positive in the form of Steve Smith. He scored 90 odd runs. Yes, we got a replacement for David Warner, and even if we lost, we learned a lot of things. The middle order is weak now, so no longer Smith can be a middle order batter. He will be the opener. And then Cameron Green, it was a flop show. Mitchell Marsh, everyone flop. It was a very bad day at the office. It was like Shamara Joseph versus Australia, one man show. But to be honest, I'm telling you, we should not forget the captaincy of Craig Brathwaite. Alzari Joseph took the wicket of Nathan Leon just before a couple of overs or 3 to 4 overs before Smith got bang bang. He was at in a beast mode. So it was a complete team effort. Craig Brathwaite's captaincy, we should not forget. See, cricket is not a what you individual sport. I am also praising Steve Smith like anything. But to be honest, it was a team effort by Craig Brathwaite. The field placements, the strategy making, the everything, it was spot on. It was test great at its brutal best. West Indies won the test match after more than 20 years, 27 years to be precise. We saw the what you call the cry, the tears of joy from Brian Lara and Adam Gilchrist also. The two rivals used to play so much cricket together, but still they were happy that West Indies won. See, we have to defeat the world cricket has to defeat the big three: India, Australia, and England, and that happened. And India also lost, and I am very happy.
Yeah, of course. So adding to your that answer, that when Shamar Joseph had his toe crush on the day three to that unplayable Yorker of the Mitchell Stark of that Test match, everyone thought that he would not be able to play on that day four. But it seems like that even Australians were not also prepared that Shamar Joseph will come back on the day four. So my next question regarding to that is that you said in the preview of our Australia versus West Indies second Test match that Australia will go on and dominate the Test series, and they will go on to win that second Test match and win the Test series by 2-0. So it looks like that you and the Australian team both were overconfident, a bit of overconfident about it.
Yeah.
So what's your thought in that Australia team took Windies lightly, or Windies team just outplayed the Aussies?
No, no, West Indies, they played out of their skin. See, but Craig Brathwaite made a statement that we are not pathetic. Like some of Australian guys have said that West Indies are hopeless and pathetic. See, Aussies may use harsh words, but see, Smith and Sharma Joseph, they kicked a pick together after the first innings, first test match. So it's all about, see, the war is happening. It's on the pitch, that 22 yards and that boundary and all that. But after all that, we are all friends. You are all, I am an Australian fan. You're an Indian fan, and see, Australians, they have a habit of what you call, they boast about themselves. I'm not saying boasting, they boast that they are the king, and they also already they are. They're the World Test Championship holders, the ODI World Cup winners. They retain the ashes, leave ashes aside, but it's a complete team effort. See, Australia, if they somehow they could have played smartly, they could have won the Test match. It was a matter of only 8 runs. I'm not defending Australia by any times, by any means or by any way, but we have got the biggest positive. I'm repeating it for twice now. Steve Smith is back now. And now their next test series against New Zealand. And now Smith will be like, oh, come on, man. I'm the next David Warner, to be honest. No matter Khwaja plays or not plays, but leaving everything aside, we should give credit to the West Indies, the men in maroon. We want the revival of West Indies cricket, and it happened also. See the body language, they were coming at the Aussies all the time. Come on, they were encouraging, they were sledging, but it was a banter also and sledging also.
Yeah, of course. So we have to give the credit to the West Indies team where it's due. But at the one point, it looked like Australian team would have chased down the target easily, as Steve Smith and Cameron Green had formed the great partnership of about 71 runs.
Yeah, yeah.
And after that, how the Undertaker returned time and again from such adversity. Shamar also made his ultimate comeback. The only thing missing was the theme song of that Undertaker coming back, which by the end of the Test series surely would become a mandate for the 24-year-old Shamar Joseph every time he just runs into ball to the Australian batsman. So Australia were about 113 for 3 at one point, but after that Shamar Joseph just ran riot throughout the middle order of that Australian, and the middle order of the Aussies just collapsed. So my question regarding to it, it is what went wrong for the middle order of the Australia as they went on from the 113 for from 3 to the bundle out on the 207 runs.
Yes, see, Jimil, what you have asked is spot on, and I really appreciate your analysis. But to be honest and brutally honest, no, Aussies don't have the middle order. Like, see, they are too much dependent on Labuschagne, David Warner, Usman Khwaja, and Steve Smith. These four do the all the hard work, and also Travis Head. All these five guys are very important. It's a wake up call for Alex Carey, who is considered to be the next Mike Hussey. It's a wake up call because see, Alex Carey, it was matter of just one partnership, 30 odd runs. He should have stayed there. No doubt in the Pakistan Test series, he played a blinder of a knock. He showed that he still has the prowess, hitting ability, and everything. But Aussies, they are too much dependent on one man army, one man show. See, Warner used to do that stuff. I used to consume the balls. He used to come on. I play the betting game, Khwaja, Smith. But now, Daniel Leon said that Cameron Green is our Jack Callis. It's a very big comparison. And you just say before one day that Cameron Green, that what you call the $1 million baby of IPL, he would have read that unknowingly or unknowingly, there would have been pressure. These big statements are not that good, to be really very frank and candid with you, because such sort of statements will not only what you call take the Cameron to the higher level. He's only he hardly has played 4 to 5 years of international cricket, but he's very injury prone also. Mitchell Marsh also, see, Jofra Archer was the last fast bowler, if I'm not wrong, who used to bowl 7 to 8 overs back-to-back spells in 2019 Ashes. But Aussies had no idea that Shamar Joseph, it was like, take me to the stretcher, I will bowl one ball and I will take the medicines, the tablets, the injections, and everything. He bowled non-stop. They weren't ready. See, even if the current Indian cricket team or England cricket team would have been in front of him now, he would have taken all those 10 wickets, 7 to 8 wickets, whatever he took. He was at his brutal best. He the see in past we have heard that never ever irritate an Caribbean team. That Courtney Walsh, Patrick Patterson, all that Ian Bishop, he was also fast if I'm not wrong. Never irritate, never take down the Caribbean. Because when the men in maroon came into the action, no one is what you call the king or fortress or Gabba by any means. We should not forget West Indies had won two T20 World Cups also in 2012 and in 2016 under the leadership of Darren Savvy. And now he's the head coach of West Indies white ball team. So West Indies, when they play out of their skin, no one can beat them on their given day. See, they may have a lot of issues. See, no cricket board is very, to be honest, very clean and so-called very evergreen. Everyone is having issues. BCCI, ECB, CA, CSA. So, but when you come to the ground, no, just play them. Just kill the opponent in the half, and West Indies did that. I'm very happy, to be honest. I'm very sad also, happy also. I'm also having those tears also, but I'm very happy that Test cricket is alive. We want the likes of West Indies, New Zealand. They won in 2021 World Test Championship. We want South Africa. We want Pakistan. We want Sri Lanka, the Caribbean. Come on, beat these top three big three teams. They are playing 5 match now. Come on, beat them in one of the Test matches.
Absolutely, that just spot on analysis from you, Varad sir. So now something that the Australian wickets have served for the longest time, assistant for the some sensational fast bowling. If you are a pace bowler, you would lick your lips when you are at the Gaba Stadium, because if you are a bowling and the bowling over 140 km per hour, Gaba is the paradise for the fast bowlers,
Fast bowlers. Yeah.
and the Guyanese, yeah, so the Guyanese pacer Shamar Joseph was on target, bowling at 135 km per hour, and there was no signs of his toe being in trouble as the pace kept increasing until he hit that 140 km per hour mark. So, because of his historic spell, it looked like no other batsman apart from Steve Smith were ready to face him, and no other batsman had even the answer of his bowling attack. So, my next question related to it is whether the Australian team is over dependent on Steve Smith, as he was the lone warrior of the team, and he went on to score something 91 not out, but didn't got the support from the other end he wanted.
See, it was like an examination for Steve Smith. He used to bat with the lower middle order, and everyone used to fall like a pack of cards. See, I just repeated on the first question that Nathan Leon wicket, Alzari Joseph, he took that wicket. See, if Nathan Leon would have stayed there, no, Australia would have won the match. Joseph, no doubt, he has a pretty good average of 10 to 12 runs. He can bat long, but that one wicket of Alzari Joseph that taken by Alzari Joseph, it was the turning point. Because see, Shamar Joseph, he was exhausted like hell. Aussies, they have a pretty bad habit, to be honest. They no doubt they are the champions, they have got everything, but they're too much dependent on one man army. See, to be honest, everyone is dependent on one man army show. We Indians, we depend on Virat Kohli, Pakistan depend on King Babar Azam, like New Zealand on Kane Williamson, like Sri Lanka on Dimuth Karunaratne, Angelo Matthews, or any other guy. See, one has to capitalize, and Smith did it at his best. I'm not saying that Smith should have not taken that single. See, because the field was widespread for him, he had to take that risk, but he didn't. And cricket now is becoming slowly what we call sporting team game. See, if any one of Mitchell Marsh or Cameron Green, Alex Carey, Mitchell Stark, or any other would have said, let's take time. We are in the first session only. Uh, if we play out a couple of overs, if we should have showed some patience, no, we could have not suffered an embarrassing defeat. India also lost the test match in the same way. So everyone was going down the track and what you call fancy shots. It's like going T20 and a bang, 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 bang. But in that who won? Britishers won. India got defeated. Bharat got defeated very brutally, 28 odd runs, 20 odd runs to be precise. You can have a look at Australia. It's a wake up call. Everyone has to contribute, man. Don't just relax and say, okay, Smith is scoring runs, so let him do the hard work. Play out some balls, play out some deliveries, frustrate the opponent by blocking. Caribbean batters did the same thing. Their middle order was highly inexperienced. It was like, come on, we will grind you. We will show you how the test cricket works to the mighty Aussies, to each and everyone. So it was so psychological game was there. There, Roger Harper, their chief selector, Desmond Hayes, they were saying we have a very what you call brilliant squad who are performing well on red ball cricket. Aussies laughed, we laughed. Jimil, our entire squad, which is doing, we just poke fun at them, but they said, okay, come on, you poke fun, we will poke fun at you also. It was such an amazing week we
Absolutely.
had, man. We are just privileged to see that this is not the last of Test cricket. I assure you that. I'm not someone who is running the show by any means. I'm not a stakeholder, not anything. But these two defeats to India and Australia have now opened the gate for the Test cricket. The Test cricket will be alive now.
Of course. So now we can say that the Test cricket is finally alive and started getting it on the path. And of course, there is no I in the spelling team. So you need a complete team effort to win a Test match. So every player has to contribute so that after that the team will go on to the win that Test match. So now the next assignment for the Aussies will be the tour to New Zealand at the end of the February, if I'm not wrong. So Aussies will be playing two Test matches starting from the 29th February. So, sir, what will be your prediction about that series? Like, what will be the team combination, their team strategy, and most important question is they are going to again winning the series by 2-0?
See, I'm an Australian fan. I'm going to say, go Aussies. Come on, it's time for payback. You are not beating West Indies again. So each and every Aussie will be fired up, pumped up that we are not finished. See, this loss which they have suffered, no, it's very much to their self-esteem, to their privilege. It's see, Aussies, we have seen in the Amazon Prime Video that documentary, that the test, the documentary, they are representing the entire Australia, and Australians hate to lose. So now uh, it's still the bull is behind New Zealand now. The bull is behind New Zealand, and I don't see New Zealand. See, and before that, if I'm not wrong, South Africa is touring New Zealand, right? That two test
Yeah,
match,
yeah, right.
that second string squad. So if South Africa beat New Zealand, or even if they don't beat New Zealand and New Zealand won it 2-0 handsomely, but that test series will be very important and crucial. World Test Championship points are at the stake. Apart from all the whatever fun we are having, discussion, analysis, and everything, WTC points are at stake. New Zealand can't take that lightly. Australia can't take that lightly. So if you ask me about the combination, I don't see any major changes. See, Stark, Patrick Cummins, and Josh Selwood have taken a break from the ODI series against West Indies. So they will be refreshed. Nathan Leon will be there. This four attack will be there. And I don't see Marcus Harris nor Cameron Bancroft nor any other non-Australian opener in the recent past that will represent Australia in the Test series against New Zealand. Because see, Smith is in the form of his life now. 91 runs. You saw that how he smashed the six on the bowling of Alvaro Joseph. That short wide off stump sixer. Now he's unstoppable. And Usman Khwaja, he will do the waiting work, and then he will score what you call play 100 balls, score 10 to 20 runs, 30 runs. The only worry and I'm concerned is about the form of Manas Ravishan. He is not getting and converting those starts, to be honest. He has the stats, everything, and this will be his first New Zealand tour also. New Zealand's. It will be tough.
Yeah,
They have got Cameron Green, they have got Mitchell Marsh. See, it's a team of all-rounders, and still they lost the match by 8 runs. It was matter of hardly one boundary or 2 to 3 hours of what you call going playing slow cricket. Let the opposition what you call drown. Let you make them drain. And Aussies didn't do that. They went into overboard. Self confidence was the highest level. Overconfidence, to be honest, and they lost the match. So I would like to say just one thing. Australia, they will bounce back very strongly. The defending champions, WTC 2021-23, and now New Zealand is going to be at the receiving end. So that a trans-Tasmanian rivalry that Richard Hadley, Ian Chappell, that they have a trophy also. They play for that. If I'm not wrong, you can just have a look to all the viewers. So this rivalry is going to set the test to again new heights. Because see, I would like to conclude by saying was one example that New Zealand versus England, that test is last year, which happened, which New Zealand won by a whisker, hardly only 2 to 3 runs or 1 run. It was just go through it, guys. So that test match, that test series, which wasn't a part of WTC 2009, 21-23, was not a part of it, and now this is a part of it. If South Africa defeat New Zealand by 1 all, or a test match gets what you call squared up, or no result is there, it won't happen. But New Zealand will be against Australia. So the entire show is going to be very awesome. I'm sure what you got, Jimil Patel, right? So I
yeah,
would like
yeah.
to say Aussies are now back. Now let's see what happens in the ODI series against West Indies. See, I would like to just say one thing, one and final last. Aussies have almost got some of the other guys playing in the ODI format, T20 format. So the coaches are same. Andrew McDonald is going to be there, the what you call head coach for all the 3+3 ODIs and say three T20s. So he will formulate another strategy out of the box. And in the end, we will say hats off to Australia for that planning. See, because Scott Boland is also ready, Lance Morris is also ready. So, Australian statement for the upcoming New Zealand series: we are coming for you, Black Caps. Be aware, because West Indies are gone now, and now it's the turn of the Black Caps. Yeah,
Of course, so some exciting cricketing stuff is around the corner now, and that's a great insight from you, Varad sir, and it's a pretty enjoyable one. And to all our viewers, please do comment your thoughts down below in the comment section. That what do you think? What's your thoughts on the currently concluded West Indies versus Australia Test series? And please don't forget to check out our website goworldwide.co.in, where we cover all the type of cricket like franchisee cricket, test cricket, and all the exciting news that happening around the world of cricket. So thank you very much.
Thank you guys. And see, we are not forcing you to share, like, and do comment everything. Just go through it. You will love our content because see, we speak from on the bottom of our heart. We have got analysis, we have got the data, we have got the facts, we have got Jimil. Jimil is one of the rising writers, to be honest. He is being with me since the last 2 to 3 months, to be honest, from December, and only couple of days are remaining to come into the February. So February actually is jam packed. So stay tuned with us. We are going to be live. We are going to give analysis and everything and some banter also, fun also. So guys, stay tuned. Thank you.